Yeah, I get his isn't exposed right now, but his is right on him for who knows what, like 130 something, 140 something. I think he hits himself for. Is absolutely killer. All right, so we're gonna run in from this side. He's gonna run in over here, grab the frost giant's attention, and we're gonna kind of come around behind. Take my haste potion here now. 142, he said, is about what his strength of earth hits him for. Oh man, this is some good strength. He's over here. He's got to wait for cooldown. That's the thing. Like it's like a 30-second cooldown for a single stack of shield of crystal, and if you stack it, if you charge it, its cooldown is longer. So he spends before these fights like several minutes just waiting for skills to cool down, so he cast them again because we have him buffing. What including himself, we four, five, six, seven entities because we have our pets. So he's buffing seven entities, most of them with Shield of Crystal and Strength of Earth, but all of them with Strength of Earth. Maybe one day for a challenge, you should run over Dorn and give Strength of Earth to the giant as well. Just to liven things up. 3, 2, 1, go. So we will run in. And then we'll just kind of hang back, wait for the wind wall to come up, and or it'll come over here and pull. So I'm going to do Fleet Flute to start. Make sure my croc is selected. I'm just going to retake this haste potion just in case. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to pre-burn my number 4 slot now. And the reason I'm doing this... Whoa, why isn't the giant wanting to hang out? The giant does not see him. We might get in trouble here. Okay. The reason I want to pre-burn this number 4 slot is so that when I drop my bard buffs, all those cards are going to go into my deck. I don't want my deck very polluted. I want as few cards in my deck as possible, so I'm basically moving these cards to cool down right now. I shouldn't get too close. I should probably wait. He's taking a little bit longer. I think this might be because of the nav mesh rebuild. That he's behaving a little bit odd like this. Yeah, because he's lost sight of Dorn now. He's coming over to us. Hmm. This is very peculiar. Yeah, he's not. We've not had him do this before. Right, there he goes. See if Dorn can pull him to where he wants him. Yeah, he finally just broke him. Just beat on him too much. Looks like he might want to go. Well, should we try it there? All right. So we're gonna go ahead and fight here. This isn't where we normally fight, but we're gonna try fighting here. So I'm gonna go ahead and drop my spellbinder stance. Turn back on my auto attack. Pet selected. Drop down. Frenzy. Put on Eternal Ari, or put on a Savage Sonata. I actually hit Eternal Ari. I actually canceled it. My primary concern is getting buffs out for the group. So, nope. Rapid fire dot there. This is why we usually pull him, because the area we pull him to doesn't have that problem. Or, well, it doesn't have that killing us. Alright, so resummon, restance. Buff single. have my potions on cooldown. Thank you, Flare. Yeah, so I don't have, obviously, Guiding Light, you lose your Shield of Crystal, you lose your Strength of Earth, so my health is greatly diminished at the moment, but we'll go through this one, presumably, and then we'll try one. Hopefully the next one behaves a little bit nicer. We should also make note that this is the Eastern platform. We should probably start taking note again of which platforms are behaving, in the ways that they are, because we used to do that and we didn't have reason to. We didn't need to for a while, but might be good to start that up again. Okay, so there is a full buff of Frenzy. Ooh, but I missed my pet with Frenzy. I had someone else's selected. Sorry. And so, but we still have Alacrity and Sonata up good. Yeah, well, yeah, you do slash lock, yeah. But I mean, just in general for us, this is the Eastern platform. The Eastern platform's always been the rougher one. There's Frenzy back up. I'll try getting a tonal off now. And now that things are kind of established, I'll also do my instrument for that attack speed buff. I have a Fleet Flute. Gwendolyn also actually uses a Cowbell of Reaping, and both of those stack on top of each other. So we get a plus 20 attack speed bonus to everyone in the party, pets included, off of those two instruments that we play. And oftentimes, I'm not going to do it right now, but oftentimes what I'll do, well, I will, is bring up my character sheet here, and I'll look at the attack speed bonus, and that'll tell me, if I need to recast my instrument, replay my instrument, whatever. It'll let me know if my Anthem Alacrity has fallen off, all of these things, so... Keep that Rhapsody Recovery up as well. Starting to get a little bit low on focus. In fact, I'll take a preemptive focus pot because I have a little opportunity to do it. Get a tonal area back down. Frenzy back on. Yeah, so deck is pretty polluted here. We have basically three things that need to be completely stacked. And I want to get this Savage Sonata card out because the Savage Sonata just went to red corners. This is actually Tureg's Buff Monitor Lua system. Great Buff Monitor system, Lua. Great plugin. Super helpful. And you can see here that this buff's about to expire. There we go. So it already did expire. I missed it, but ideally you want to recast. Oh no, don't interrupt. Oh good, got it off. That Frost Breath will interrupt it. Something nasty. You want to keep it down 24/7, basically. The entire time. 100% duty cycle. I missed it a little bit there, but deck was really dirty, and we had to wait for that extra card to pop up. That sixth card, and there's so many other cards in the deck that we had to draw through first. I mean, it is random. It's not like the deck doesn't stay in existing order, as far as I know. I might select a... No, it can't because as soon as you use the cards available, yeah. So every time a card draws, it does pick at random from the available cards. It's not like just some shoe that actually has them in a predetermined order, and discards go to the back or anything like that. It really does just any available gift that can draw. It has a chance to be selected. And when I say can draw, I mean is available in the deck. If there's no slot for it to draw through, you will still spend the time drawing that card, and then it'll get discarded because it has no place to go, and that could slow decks down. So that's a big part of kind of deck building theory and deck building strategy, is making sure you don't have a bunch of I call that dead drawing. You don't have a bunch cards that you're just going to dead draw and slow your deck down. Reapply Alacrity. Gotta keep that Rhapsody up. You have to be just constantly spamming number 4 throughout. That's kind of the way the way this deck is built. Just puncture and skewer in there. And we have him pretty good. So Go Shout was 26, so This one, because we had that stuff at the start, this one won't be any sort of record. But once we actually start laying damage into him, we've actually gone incredibly quickly because he's at 50,000 right now. So which for him is almost 50,000. You think like, that's a big mob. That's like a polar mule. That's a huge mob. Nope, he's got 1.2 million health to start. So when he's down that low, he's good as dead. And in fact, now he is literally dead. All right. So yeah, hopefully he doesn't respawn on this platform. Hopefully we get him on a different platform, and maybe it's a little bit smoother. Loot it up, see what we get. So it looks like we got an eye, we got a piece of paper. That'll either be a water mage recipe or a color motive